Hello everyone, I am Randy Suarez, aka Silva today, back here with another amazing reaction. This time we're back with some more I've Been Preached, and it's about Fresh destroying Myron in a debate. Coconut Rebellion, that's the name of the video. And I saw glimpses of the little bit of debate that he had, Walter had with Myron, and let's just say, Coconut Rebellion is a fitting title. Definitely a fitting title. So, like any other content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to I've Been Preached. I will leave the original link to this video down below so you can watch it uninterrupted. Also, link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And follow me on those social platforms. Follow me on those social platforms. Also, link to my Cashapp. Feel gracious enough to donate whatever you want to donate. That's fine. Don't. That's fine as well. Same thing to super thanks. But by donating, liking, comment, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff, however you show your support, it lets me know y'all rock with the reaction content, rock with the channel, and rock with your boy. But further ado, buckle up and let's get started. Alright, we here with some more I've Been Preached. Fresh destroys Myron in a debate. Coconut Rebellion. Oh, I can't wait to get into this, so let's go.
Do you know what happened?
So, for those of you that are unaware, Nick Fuentes was arrested earlier today for battery.
Yes, this happened about almost 2 weeks ago. And just to clarify something, and this is for the people who are trying to defend Myron. It doesn't help that this view is very one-sided. Like, yes, someone knocked on Nick Fuentes' door, and he basically got doxxed because he said something that is very, very upsetting, the best way I can put that. And if you don't know what he basically said your body, my choice type of thing. And that ain't right to say, man. I don't care what you believe in. At the end of the day, saying that's you're asking for trouble. You're literally legitimately asking for trouble. And trouble found him. And not just once, but twice. But that's neither here or there.
And this occurred after a woman went to his house after saying that she was going to go to his house and confront him as a neo-Nazi, etc. After the tweet, he made a tweet that went viral. I think it's like at 100 million now, where after Trump won.
And at the end of the day, and this goes for the people who defends Myron. He is defending a so-called white supremacist. Y'all forget that, right? He literally are in friends group with other white supremacists who doesn't really want him there, but he's there anyway just to stroke his white daddy's egos. It's weird. It's very weird.
Put your body, my choice forever. And obviously it got 100 million views on Twitter. It went crazy on TikTok. Girls were doing duets to it. They were all triggered and mad at him because he said this. And obviously it was kind of funny. But, you know, the left didn't take well to it. So people doxed his address, showed his family members. People were going to his house. People were mailing shit to his house, etc. So this woman decides to show up to his house and knock on the door. And Nick basically pushes her down the steps. It was like 2 steps. He pushes her down the steps and maces her. So he pushed her down, etc. And he took her phone and ended up giving it back. Cops show up, etc. Now, a month or so later, he gets arrested for this, right? So probably a detective took on the case. They decided to prosecute him. He gets arrested. It seems like he's released now. It's a misdemeanor charge, just battery.
Did you see the video?
I think I saw a clip.
Hi. Oh my God! What are you doing?
Now, it's the lady's fault for ringing the doorbell anyway. But Nick literally could have not answered the door. Could have just left alone. Called the police. Left well enough alone. Let the police handle that. Nope. He opened the door, pushed her, and maced her. He maced and pushed her, basically. And at that point, it's like, dude, what are you doing? You're making the situation much worse for yourself.
Okay, so I didn't think much of it because, I mean, somebody going to somebody's place.
You open the door,
to start problems. Like,
you yanked that phone and everything and stuff.
But when I watched the video, first thing I did was laugh because that shit happened quick. The second thing I said is he's going to be charged for that.
Why'd you say that?
Because you can't do that. You can't just open your door and mace people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't even say nothing.
Yeah.
I literally remember, I think I see her ring the doorbell. The door swings open. Comes out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like a ferret. Just right.
Hi. Oh my God! What are you doing?
And the moment he sprays
Like
her,
a ferret. Like a fucking skunk.
yeah. Just spray the shit out of her.
Spicy skunk.
You see the phone
That's
fall
a
down.
fire name for weed.
He
Anyway,
yanks
go
the
ahead.
phone, it goes right in, and people are like, "Oh, fuck around, find out, find out." In my head, I'm like, "You can't do that." And you know, if you would have used
And the people who said fuck around and find out, in general, at this situation in general, look back at the video, man. She really didn't do nothing wrong besides ring the doorbell. For being nosy. She got maced and pushed down for being nosy. And last time I checked, you're not supposed to do that, to push random strangers off your property like that. Yes, it is your property, but it does not have a no soliciting sign whatsoever.
for example, he'd be going to jail for murder.
Yeah.
Not premeditated, manslaughter probably, but he'd definitely go to jail for that. And the reason being is,
You can't open the door and spray people.
oh well, castle doctrine, this and that. No, she didn't make a threat to him. She didn't say she was gonna hurt them. You can't just open your door because you don't want someone on your property. You can harm them. That's not the way the law works.
Didn't she say that she was about to go to her house?
Yeah, she announced it online. She's going in the house. You're allowed to do that. If people think that this kind of stuff is illegal, do you know how often paparazzi would get blasted legally?
For real.
And I hate the paparazzi. And I part of me wishes they would get blasted.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Shut the fuck up. But you can't do that. That's not the way self-defense or any of this stuff works. There is no law in place where if you show up on someone's property, they can just blast you without warning. Imagine if that's the case. Everybody who knocks on a random door, you know, and basically asks for direction, blast them. You're afraid, blast. That's not the way it functions.
Not surprised.
My question is, what force did she apply to him directly? What force?
She came right up to his front door.
But that's no force.
That's not force.
That's not force.
ding dong.
Right. That's literally her approaching the door and ringing the doorbell. That's ding dong, literally. So Walter asks a perfectly good question: is what force did she apply? Which is no force.
So this man said, what kind of force he went?
You went to his door.
She went to the door.
She came right up to his front door.
What did
Okay.
she do? Forcefully. Because imagine this, right? So someone walks up to you, they didn't do nothing, you hit them. Who's in trouble? You, right?
Well, she did make a threat right before on YouTube saying, or not on YouTube, on Facebook saying like, I'm gonna go confront him, whatever.
And do what?
Yo!
Oh my God.
He's asking questions.
Okay, coconuts! Okay, coconuts!
Okay, we in Barbados.
We in both.
We in Barbados.
Let's go to Barbados!
I don't know
We're
why
in
we wear
Barbados.
jackets in Barbados,
No!
but
But we're
coconuts in Barbados.
Yay!
Okay.
Let's go, coconuts!
Yay!
Okay, and do what? And do what?
He's asking the correct question.
Okay, I never thought I'd say
He's
this.
literally
Okay,
asking
coconuts.
the
Yeah,
correct
that's gonna be a new
questions.
line. Okay, coconuts.
Okay, coconuts.
Yo, I need a bounty bar. Where's that shit at?
We don't know. And he didn't know.
But if someone's talking to you, hit them, and they didn't touch you, is that self-defense?
We might wait and find out.
But okay, isn't self-defense...
Self-defense is not about waiting to find out. It's not about that. If you get hit, and literally it has to be physical contact, and you reply with another physical contact, that's self-defense. She just rang the doorbell. He opened the door wide, maced her, pushed her, and took her phone. That's not self-defense. What he did is not self-defense. He should have never got doxxed. I'm not okay with that. People doxing people. But at the same time, he's bringing this upon himself.
Defend yourself when it's...
And Myron is defending it. And it's weird. And that's the one thing I'm keep saying this. People who defend Myron's actions for supporting his white daddies, in general, you're weird too. Like, super weird. Because at the end of the day, you're defending somebody who's literally hating on himself. Again, don't understand that. I really don't.
You?
That, and he also is getting sued by Rockstar. They're getting sued by Rockstar. Oh my god. That's a whole nother
She
thing.
went to his house.
But she didn't attack him.
Doesn't matter. Went to his house. You don't know what she's gonna do. I wouldn't chance it either. Someone shows up at your front door that you don't know on some weirdo shit. Like, yeah, you first thing you did was create distance right away.
Close it. Make
By doing, if you don't chance it like that by not opening the door. So what is what is Myron talking about?
this. Closing the door.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Macing her is not making distance. It's an assault.
Yeah.
The distance is the door.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let Fresh do his thing, bro. Let coconuts go.
That coconut's
Go!
What up, my sugar babies? I'm
Alright.
just here to give you.
All right, that's an advertisement.
The days. Okay, hold on.
Pushed her off the
If
thing.
someone comes to my door, I don't know. I'm not opening the door. Period. Listen, I'm not saying that what he did wasn't justified because of his actual threats and all that stuff. I'm just saying she didn't attack.
It's not justified at all. I will tell. There's something that I will disagree with Walter. It's not justified. He's again. I do not condone someone doxing in general. That should never happen. But he also brought that upon himself, like I'm keep saying. But all she did was rang his doorbell. He opened up wide, maced, pushed her, and took her phone. Like, there's no justifications for that. Paranoid or not.
him directly. So they can argue and say, listen, she didn't even touch him. He pushed her and maced her.
Good.
And in the court,
I think she's lucky that he only did that.
That's not the question, bro.
That's not.
That's not the question.
Hold on. Fresh cooking right now.
Yeah.
He cooking it with coconut oil.
I know.
Yeah, do his thing.
and in the court, they're gonna argue, oh, it's an old lady that's one of them. Oh, you're cooked.
I think if he has a halfway competent lawyer, he'll be able to. Because, bro,
A competent lawyer will look at this and say, most likely say, there is no excuse. Yes, he is very paranoid because of what he said and yada yada yada. And yes, he's been frustrated. But due to your frustration, you have to be condoned by your own actions. By doing that, by literally doing that, like, bro, you made the situation much worse than it already is.
getting death threats, someone shows up at your house, are you going to sit there and chance it like, oh yeah,
Why
let's
open the door?
and see what she's going to do? No, that nigga gave her the Spartan kick, bro. You know, like...
Sorry, boss. Just because you begin threats doesn't mean you can mace everyone who knocks at your door. If that was the case, do you understand how many people I could fucking mace?
You just have to do the Haitian thing, which in Creole we call it, well, une wezette.
Yeah.
The wezette is really simple. Knock, knock, knock. Where's it? I mean, that's what we say. And then you...
Bro, I do that to this day. That's common sense.
I'm this person, I'm that. And then you're not opening the door.
Also,
And then you call the cops. This person is trespassing.
you have to understand the defense he's using is essentially the same defense he could use for your gun. Do you think it's a reasonable response that if you get a threat, anybody who knocks at your door, you can just open the door and shoot them?
You
guys know that's crazy.
That's
It's
crazy.
no different from macing. You cannot do that. If you think macing is okay, that means that if I can shoot everybody who knocks at my door.
I think Fresh is right.
The mailman shows up, and my mailman here, especially with Amazon, they don't have an outfit that's clear.
No, they don't.
They look like regular Joe Schmoes. I see a door knock, I open it, I just shoot the guy.
Because I had jet threats. You can't do that. Even if you live in Florida.
I think this speaks volumes to where we are in America. And what I've realized ever since the George Floyd riots and Minneapolis being burned down to the ground, there's been an enormous amount of pressure on DAs and law enforcement to take cases criminally that get national news or notoriety.
That's totally different. What are you talking about, bro?
And obviously, if you Google Nick, the left doesn't like him, right? They label him as a racist.
He labeled himself that! He labeled himself that! No one left or right label him as a white supremacist, racist, all the other stuff. He labeled himself that. Oh, Lord. God. Oh, okay.
Whatever racist pejorative term you want to use, right? All these things.
This man's in a sunken place.
Mm-hmm.
He lives there.
Yes.
So they label him as crazy. The man calls himself a racist. He
Facts!
says whites are superior, blacks are inferior.
There's the people labeling them.
Okay.
Not him.
People are saying they're going to kill you. People are mailing things to your house. People are texting you randomly. People are blowing up your phone. You're on edge. You don't.
And again, wrong for doxing, but he did bring this upon himself. I do not condone doxing whatsoever. But if you brought an action upon yourself, something your actions have caused, at the end of the day, you want people to feel bad for you. I cannot. I don't understand why Myron, in general, is defending him. But then again, he'll do anything to please his white daddies, huh?
If people are coming up to you to say, "Hey, I love your content," or they're trying to attack you. So obviously, someone walking up to his front door, he's like, "What the fuck?" He's going to be on alert, especially during that period of time. So the DA's office and wherever he lives probably felt pressure to go after him. I mean, at the end of the day, this is him kicking down a 50-year-old plus woman who's an idiot and doesn't understand that there are consequences. Don't go up to someone's house. But you look at who Nick is, you look at the press that he has, then you look at the woman, they're going to be like, you know what, let's go ahead and just prosecute this case. He's probably more than likely I think he's going to beat this case with a half-competent lawyer. He'll be able to articulate, like, look, this is self-defense. This woman came to his fucking door, blah, blah, blah. But I think where we are now as a nation is they'd rather prosecute first, ask questions later, and then let the person get exonerated by a jury of their peers. If they walk, they walk. At least they can say, look, we prosecuted it. Y'all can't burn the city down. We did our job. And I think this is very similar to that. Yes, it's not a black person, a police officer, but you got a white male who has conservative viewpoints with a feminist woman who's also one of them, right? So,
if I'm smart, he played into their hands directly. Because now they got him that direct.
And also keep in mind, people were mailing shit to his house. So
why open up the door?
He don't know what she was doing. Like, hey, don't drop shit off at my front door.
If I see somebody that I don't know or trust,
she is on recording that all she did walk up to his door, about to ring the doorbell. He opened the door, maced her, and pushed her and took her phone. Like, bro.
Nigga, I'm opening no damn door. Like, bro, you might kind of trip me. So if that's the case, like, okay, look, listen, I'm thinking logically here. If I'm in danger from threats and people saying they can do shit to me, why open up the door? Cool, he opened the door. What do you want? Push and mace.
But remember, people were mailing him
it has nothing to do with that.
Boxes of shit like that.
Yo, imagine if in his world, your kid might be lost in a neighborhood. They go to knock at somebody's door, and because that person received a death threat in the past, they can shoot your kid.
But that already happened when the kid was lost and he went to and the person came out.
I was thinking that just now, like literally. Oh my god, I'm happy they brought it up. A kid, literally, who was lost, knocked on the door and was trying to ask for directions, and the person and the person thought they were trying to break into their house and shot them.
They got the dude.
They didn't even do that. They shot him through the door. They shot the kid through the door. That person is going to jail now. There's plenty of times where people are like, well, she was on my property. One time it was like an Uber Eats delivery person. I think they had the wrong door, whatever it was. The old lady just shot her. She going to jail. You can't do this. Let's go watch.
Now, granted, I think the issue here is that he lives in Illinois. If he did this in Florida, he would have been fine.
My problem is...
No, he wouldn't. Anywhere.
Or, in any case, incite violence to him, and he attacked her first. So...
She stepped on his property.
Doesn't matter. She didn't physically attack him.
Doesn't matter. She shouldn't be there.
Is there a sign saying don't trespass? No. Imagine this was
Even if she's not supposed to be there, there's no sign. There's no sign whatsoever saying no trespassing. No solicitors. No nothing. No loitering. Nothing. It's a house.
Yo, Fresh mopped the floor with him. Yo, Fresh mopped the floor with him.
Okay, Fresh.
Fresh, if this is how you behave with that sugar baby, I understand why she liked you. That's crazy. I understand why she let. That's crazy. Actually, you know what? That's still crazy that she lets you do that shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? Don't matter. Fresh, I'm proud of you. If you need another sugar baby contact, holla at your boy. I know some. You earned it.
Oh man.
I never thought I'd see the day, man.
I never. Yeah, same. Okay.
Coconuts are standing up.
Have a little bit of respect. Fresh is standing up. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
let's go coconuts.
One video is not going to undo the years of coconuts.
No.
You're still coconuts.
Yeah, but you know, coconuts is still crazy. Because, you know, coconuts kill a bunch of people every year.
Yeah.
Really now?
Because they just be falling from the trees and hit people on the head and they murder them.
Bunks.
And from that height, coconuts are very hard shell.
Yeah.
They just straight up murk people.
Yep.
Huh.
Crazy.
You know that.
So don't play with coconuts, man. They can be deadly sometimes. If you're not paying attention, once a year,
Bunks.
And Myron's getting his taste. Anything else?
Nah.
Bunks.
Damn,
Bunks.
guys, it's 2025 looking crazy.
For real.
2025 looking crazy. We got friends looking different. Standing up to Myron.
And he took his time. I appreciate the fact that you took your time to say that, to elaborate what you got to say. You took some. Let me go back. Let me go. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do too.
Okay. Real talk. I'm not even. We're not even clowning.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the people who said Fresh was useless, maybe he been the brains of this whole operation the whole time.
It starts to look like it.
I like how
For
our
real,
content's changed.
sadly.
It went from like debates and like hating on these niggas to now all of a sudden be like, we're proud of you, kid.
No, but if someone makes sense, it makes sense. That's
Right.
it.
That's it.
If you make sense, you make dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
All right, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Could you guys believe it?
God damn.
Can you
Coconuts
guys believe
in
it?
Barbados,
I'm so
man.
proud of you.
Hey, drop a let's go coconuts in the chat right now.
Let's go coconuts.
Let's go coconuts. Coconuts.
Okay, they can't take it nothing seriously. Oh, there's no reason why I love these guys, man. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about this whole entire thing. Everything from Nick Fuentes to Myron and Walter debate about this, because Walter is right. Walter is right, and that's weird for me to say that. But again, it's not sinking into his co-host, because at the end of the day, his co-host got his head up of his own ass, plus his white daddy's asses, the point that he can't really hear nothing. So, anyway. But that's the end of the video. Again, let me know your thoughts about this. So, you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Abba and Preach. I will leave the original link to this video down below so you can watch it uninterrupted. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm. Peace out.
And little questions is everything they know about you.